G'day guys, it's John here from ARB. I've flown all the way out from Australia. I've got the best in the business, the Megaworld team. We've got the vehicles prepped, we've got the animals in the background, and we're ready to go on a week-long expedition through the Botswana wilderness. Let's go.
I'm running wild, ride the lightning, run on empty in the ring of fire, rolling like the Mississippi, oh mama tried, but I got bad down to my bones, don't know where I'm gonna go, oh sweet time, I'm running wild.
The trip begins at the 4x4 Megaworld store in Edenvale. The cars are having a final once-over, then being packed and ready to hit the road.
Never been one for settling down. Spent my life in the backwoods looking for ways out of a one-horse town. I found a 6-string ticket and jumped that westbound train. I only slowed down long enough to stand up on that stage.
We're keen to get on with the show, so let me introduce you to the team for this trip. Dylan Venter, 4x4 Megaworld Accounts, and Anton Willemse from Adventure Africa. Anton is a journalist who writes off-road adventure stories for Adventure Africa and has travelled across Africa capturing memories and photos of his travels. Johan Rowe, who is the customer who won a spot to join us on this incredible trip, and Rian Kruger, 4x4 Megaworld workshop foreman and is our head chef for the journey. Jason Venter, 4x4 Megaworld key account manager, and Brian Radabe, 4x4 Megaworld salesman. Stefan Ackhurst is a 4x4 Megaworld branch manager, and Gustav Schering looks after Megaworld's media. Bernie Williams, overlanding specialist. Bernie runs a customer tour portion of the Megaworld 4x4 business and has travelled near and far across the continent. He's an avid four-wheel driver and ARB user. Riding with me is Deon Venter, CEO of 4x4 Megaworld and long-term friend of ARB. Deon has been using Moremi suspension amongst other products in his personal vehicles for over 25 years and has been the key player in ARB in the South African market.
The convoy is on the move with a big kilometre day, travelling from Joburg to reach Khama Rhino Sanctuary in Botswana.
Seen a few animals along the way, but excited to see what we find along the way that we don't often find in Australia, which is super exciting.
It's my first time in Botswana. The reason why I wasn't here before is I'm scared of lions tremendously because I snore a lot and I'm afraid I'm pulling the main lion to see what happens in the camp. It's a trip that I've been planning for many years but just doesn't have the guts to do it myself. So yeah, this is giving me some guts.
Fill it up. Yes, 95.
Yeah.
All right. It's video. Wow, it's good. It's good to see you again, my guy. Yeah. You're going to Khama Rhino, right?
How did you know?
I'm a prophet.
I see, bro, I see. Does he look like a tourist, bro?
Yeah.
Definitely.
I'm driving that, so what do you think? It's 194 meters. I'm about as tall as this thing is long, but yeah, it's fun. Jimmy, I loved it. And with this Moremi suspension, driver's going lekker.
Had a big day today. We've come 600 kilometres up from Joburg and we've arrived at the Khama Rhino Sanctuary, which is super exciting. And yeah, look forward to tonight.
Just for the international viewers, this is droewors, staple meal of South Africans. Sharp. It's lekker.
The sun started to set and it was time to set up camp.
Guys, I've been very privileged to do this for the last 25 years, and I'm extremely grateful for the opportunity that first and foremost Deon and ARB have given me to put this whole event together. I've been a user and probably an abuser of ARB products for the last 25 years. I've certainly tested them to the absolute maximum. and for me, it's a no-brainer.
Just packed the cars and we're about to head off to do some more Ks. Hey, first night for me in the African wilderness, which was pretty cool. Yeah, saw some zebra last night and some I forgot the name. Giraffe, that's it, giraffe. But yeah, had a good night, had a good feed this morning, and we're ready to go.
The guys packed up camp, put water on the fire and headed to check out. At Khama Rhino Sanctuary, the attendants come past once you have left to properly extinguish the fire and remove your unwanted rubbish.
So my trade is I'm a diesel mechanic by trade. Growing up, my dad was he had a used car garage, he sold cars. From small, my dad was the manager of Curry Motors, which was the biggest General Motors group when we were kids. So we were always in cars and stuff like that. And my dad was an outdoors man. My dad was a big fisherman, he loved fishing. So we grew up in the outdoor life, camping. My dad always used to have an old Land Rover or LandCruiser or something like that. That's where my love of four-wheel driving came. In the olden days, we used to go fishing at Sedona Bay, where it was still gravel road. The road, the last 80 kilos used to take you a day plus. Anyway, just to get there, getting stuck and all that type of stuff. So that's where my love of four-wheel driving came from. I raced off-road bikes for many years, from as a kid till my grown life. And then just before I had Jason, I fell off a bike and tore the ligaments in my knee. And I stopped racing for about 2 or 3 years. And then we had a customer that was off-road racing. And after hours, we used to prep his car for him. We built the car and I enjoyed what I saw. It gave me opportunity to ride it. I was still young enough. I must have been 31 or 32. We raced the car 1 or 2 races. And we bought the first car, we raced. I don't think we became national champions the first year. Then Toyota gave us a Hilux. It was one of their factory cars from the year before, and it was passed on to us. That year we raced, we became a national champion, the boys were young, and then we all stepped up to bigger cars. Toyota South Africa helped us a lot. They made cars available for us. Jason became Class D national champion. I became Class S national champion, if I can remember right. Toyota gave us this big opportunity in life. They gave us one of the top class cars. And instead of me going into that class, Jason went direct into it, because I felt he was young enough and he needed that opportunity. And we raced for many years. It definitely opened many doors for us in manufacturing, manufacturers, private people, big groups of companies, stuff like that. It's just got too expensive for us to race from there. From my side, what I see the success of our business is firstly 100% is the people we involved with, our staff. We have the best staff in the business, in the four-wheel drive business, working for us. The second biggest success we have is our partners in business, our suppliers. In my opinion, ARB is the best in the world. In the four-wheel drives, probably like the Toyota four-wheel drives. That's what ARB is. The other guys make good stuff, but there is always one leader out there ahead of everybody else. And in the four-wheel drive business, it's ARB.
That reliability and quality has come from customer feedback, and Deon's market, being Africa, does prove our products and does test our products, and that longevity and history and feedback does help us in the engineering space with our products, and how we can always continue to make them the best in the business.
After another big day on the road, the crew arrives at the Crocodile Camp in Maun in time to set up camp and get ready for dinner and a show.
So we've just arrived at Crocodile Camp after the long travel today. So now it's setup time for the night. How do they do it? Hard. I don't know if that looks like hard. Not close.
That was the most amazing thing ever. Unbelievable. So cool. And no instruments or nothing. They're just shells and stamping their feet and everything. Crazy.
This was lekker, bro.
Yeah?
Brian,
Nice.
Brian,
Hello.
tomorrow you're teaching us all rhythm.
Yeah, don't stress.
You see, that's why we need to be taught.
Amazing.
No rhythm. I think it's going to be cool. And like today, we're doing something I haven't done even.
Yeah, cool.
The canoeing on the...
Oh, we're doing that today?
Yeah.
Yeah, righto. Yeah.
So that's going to be interesting.
What's that? The Mokoro? Mokoro?
Yeah.
Don't stand on any hippos as well.
Hopefully they're not hungry today.
They're vegan, bro.
Vegan, yeah.
They're vegan.
Vegan hippos. I like it, plant-based.
So yesterday was a big day, you know, it was more than 500 kilometers. So our track today is relatively short, but it's going to be long, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
It's rough going. So we're going from Maun, we go past the little village of Shirobi, and that's where the tar road ends. We'll stop here and deflate, and then we make our way up to Mababi village, and then from Mababi village we go in. We are going to be situated in this area around here for the next 3 nights. So the plan would be then for tomorrow is to head into Moremi. There's a place called Kakanaka. It's a camp. There are 3 big lodges there as well, and there's a boat station. See if maybe we can hop onto a boat and do a bit of a boat cruise into a section of the delta.
Yeah.
It's always good to see.
And you mentioned a long day due to terrain. What's the tracks look like?
Very sandy.
Sandy. Yeah.
Very, very rutted. Very corrugated, because it carries a lot of traffic. So what we do have in Botswana is you have a lot of self-drives and a lot of international self-drives with rentals. And unfortunately these people don't get briefed properly when it comes to deflating tires and putting vehicles into 4x4 and just the basic off-road rules. So the road tends to be chewed up. There's a lot of trucks that travel on that road because they carry supplies to the lodges that are in that area. So that road takes a serious beating.
And when we get there tonight, what's the animal activity expected? What's the...
We up against the river, so you can expect elephant, and you can definitely expect a hippo.
Yep.
Yeah, for the rest, it's you know, animals are extremely difficult. It's like fish. I might be able to catch a lot of fish here today. Tomorrow I come back here, there's nothing.
Yeah.
So they move, you know. So that's always going to happen. And depending on the amount of activity in that area, and when I say activity, human activity kind of thing, they tend to shy away from where there's a lot of people.
Okay.
So where we are is relatively out of, I almost want to say out of the traffic.
Yeah.
It's a private site that they use, so the chances are very good that you'll have quite a reasonable amount of activity there.
Yep.
Being no fences, anything is possible. You could have lion, you could have hyena, hyena especially, because the hyenas now I've learned that they associate humans with food.
Yep. They come.
And unfortunately, people try and feed them just to try and attract them, and it becomes a problem because animals have a natural fear of humans. And the moment you start doing that, we start destroying that natural fear.
Yeah, okay.
And it's the same with lions, etc., etc. So a lion is more afraid of you than what you are of him, even though that sounds stupid. But he'll rather just stay away from you than come to you. But at the moment they start associating you with either with water or food or something, that becomes a problem.
Yeah.
It's understanding that behavior and just watching how they react when you are in close proximity.
Yeah.
And especially hippos. Yeah? Hippos kill more people than any other animal in Africa.
Oh, interesting.
So if you end up between a hippo and the water, you're done.
Yeah, okay.
You're done. And as big as that thing is, it can run almost 45 kilometers an hour, and a human can only do 25.
Okay.
So guess who's going to lose that fight?
Yes.
All right.
Wow, well, that sounds like an exciting couple of days ahead of us, that's for sure. So,
well, let's hope nature doesn't disappoint, eh?
Yeah, hey, hopefully we see some animals at a distance and
or close proximity.
Maybe not shake their hands, but yeah, certainly a good experience, that's for sure.
I think today's going to be awesome. We're going to really start eating the dirt today, and looking forward to seeing the Moremi for the first time.
Nailed it, perfect. Nailed it. Ah, you're the camera guy.
Yeah. So we're deflating front to about 1.8, and because of carrying a lot of weight at the back and a lot of water, at the back we'll go to 2 bar.
If there's one thing that we're familiar with from Australia, it's corrugations. This road was a bumpy ride, but nothing the Old Man Emu shocks couldn't handle.
The roads were quite tortuous, but with the great suspensions we have, it's not a problem for us. We just attack it and go with it. So we're quickly unhooking the trailer. We're going to stop and do an early brunch. We're going to do some sausage rolls and just enjoy this afternoon. We saw some elephants on the road, which was quite amazing to see. I think for some of the guys that haven't seen that before, it was quite an experience.
How's the journey going?
Hard to roll, is it?
Good, it's fun. It's small, compact, it handles well. So so far it's been amazing. Starting to love it. You're going to trade your V8 in on a Jimny? No. No, it's going to be like an extra car. The V8's the V8. So you trade your Landy for a Jimny? Landy is a classic. The Landy is a classic. No trading in of any cars. It's getting extra cars together.
You must be
more and more cars are always better.
Hey, cool drive. I was in the 70 series, so it was a bit of fun. Old Man Emu suspension doing its thing. So apparently the hippos live in this swamp here, so should be an interesting place to stay. There's some elephant poo over there as well, so lucky we're in the rooftop tents.
Just arrived in the Khwai area. We were fortunate enough to be welcomed by a big bull elephant. Camp all set up, ready for a good evening.
I trust you had a good, peaceful evening last night. Our day today promises to be probably eventful. Lots of water, lots of mud. It's only run about 50 kilometers, but it's going to take us around about 3 hours. Is sit back, relax, enjoy the ride, enjoy the scenery. There's always a chance of wild animals, but no idea what you expect along the way. But always expect the unexpected. So be safe out there, guys. Let's keep the rubber on the ground.
Using the local infrastructure gives an insight into the culture here. It's an incredible sight.
Hey, super excited. I found my my favourite car all the way here in Botswana. It's exactly what I have at home, so super excited to see this.
Check out the hippo skull, there's still ivory in it.
What is it?
Hippo skull, the one on top. So, just for interest sake, this is a hippo skull here, and this is ivory.
And what are these bones here?
That's probably elephant. This is elephant top skull here.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm not sure what's that. There, over there you've got giraffe, buffalo, kudu. These are buffalo. We've got another kudu. We've got crocodile skull here. Another kudu. That looks like an elephant, and that over there, I think that's Hilux. Must be Hilux. We'll probably find it inside there.
So everything is registered and we're good to go. And we've got the formalities out of the way. So it's a day trip into the park. I expect the unexpected. It should be interesting though. So yeah, here's to a good day.
As we travelled through the park, the ground got wetter and wetter.
That was great. It was nerve-wracking to go in, but as soon as we saw it was hard ground, it was great going through.
My first hippo sighting. I think there's like maybe 8 or 10 out there, maybe more, which is pretty cool. So we're a good distance away, so I don't feel too bad. But yeah, very cool, that's for sure. Deon, LandCruisers have been a big part of ARB for many, many years, and we've built a lot of these over time, from the 40 series all the way through to the 300 series. You've got the 80 series here, which has performed incredibly well this week. Tell me about the car and how you've come to owning it.
I'm a great fan of LandCruisers, so I have a whole lot of collections from the 64 right up to the most modern stuff. I needed one of these, and about 2 or 3 years ago I had the opportunity of buying it from a customer. Fortunately, with a lot of ARB on it already, we have done a lot of upgrades, and we changed the color slightly and did a lot of work on the engine. In our business as well, LandCruiser is a big part of Africa. I mean, between it and a couple of the older brands has conquered Africa. And as you just seen in Botswana, it's the workhorse of Africa.
Yeah, it's got to be the most common platform out here, that's for sure.
Definitely. LandCruiser's definitely been on every track in Africa. It's a workhorse. The guys use them for work every day.
Yeah, yeah. This one here looks like a different colour. What have you done to the paint and the bodywork, apart from the accessories?
It used to be a metallic grey. We brought it to the undercoat type of colour grey. We did it because all my vehicles I use purposely. So a metallic colour, you know, in the bushes, the scratches and stuff like this. So this worked for us well. It was also, lately, this colour's become very modern on vehicles and it looked good. So that's what we did with this one. Grey. What we also did is we upgraded the inside. We put a set of seat covers. We changed all the safety stuff, modern new safety belts. We did a little bit of work on the engine. Back we put drawers in it. So we've modernized it a bit, and then BP51s of course in it.
And it just goes to show this vehicle is about 30 years old, I think, with some good aftermarket gear. It's performed incredibly well this week. It just goes to show some of these older platforms still can last a distance and be reliable out in the wilderness here.
Not everybody can afford to buy a new 300 Cruiser or something like that, and if he can afford it, is for him to use it in a bush is like a no-no. In rand terms, you pay about 85,000 rand for a car like this, so about 8,000 Aussie dollars. You've got a really good building platform to build from, and probably completely car built 100% to overlanding spec would cost you 150,000 rand. What a cheap way of, you know, doing it. Yeah. And you have well, this car, I mean, been everywhere and did everything that all the modern cars did, if not better.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's done an incredible job this week, and certainly is a good, it looks good, performs well, and it's been reliable, so.
For an old car to come through this without one hitch or problem was great.
Yeah. Ah, great. Very good, very good.
Time for a different mode of transport. We're going out to jump on this boat for a quick cruise down the river and hopefully get some front row seats to some hippos.
Bots, brunch, burger, bacon, egg and cheese. The Botswanian way.
Oh, there's a baby, bro.
Bernie's telling me it's a very rare occurrence. What was it called again? Setatunga. What were the feet again? The feet are splayed like this.
Splayed very, very far apart like that, and it actually angles, and it makes it possible for them to walk on the grass and the reeds without sinking through. and they're very, very elusive. And for us to see one, a female actually with a calf, you got no idea how special that is.
Probably the only Aussie to have seen her.
There we are, the only Australian to see Setatunga. Setatunga, there we are.
Always just something special about this place, and there's always something that just grabs you and makes you realize how privileged you are to be here.
Couldn't have said it better myself, Bernie.
So essentially, we have to get moving as quick as possible. We have to be out of the park by 6 o'clock. Our permit is only until 6, and we've got about 3 hours of driving, and it's already 3:30. So I guess we best get going as soon as possible.
Hippopotamus.
I was just told it's on the left hand side.
Oh, here he is. It was right beneath you.
We're just walking to the... It's going to pop out here somewhere.
Oh wow. This elephant joined us on the track, so we backed up to give him a wide berth and leave him undisturbed.
Vanaand eet ons steak strips, garlic potatoes. Dit gaan lekker wees.
Today we had quite a thing. It was the first time we had taken this new Prada out, the Prada 250, with old man Emu suspension out. So we gave it a good run, and it came out with flying colours. And I think if I had to say, the biggest thing for me today was standing on that bridge with that hippo coming through underneath it. Probably a metre, I don't know, probably a metre, I think. I don't think it could got hold of us. But when he turned his face and looked up at us, I think I realised I shouldn't have been there. Fortunately, he went on. Let's hope tomorrow's adventures are just as exciting as today.
Up with the sun for another big day.
Tell me about the day, bro. Are you ready for it?
I want to tell you today.
Looks like we've got a flat on the trailer, the catering trailer, so just putting some air back in. Most importantly, because the bed is uneven up top, so we've got to get the bed straight, so make sure the chef has a good sleep at night. We're using our ARB compressor with digital inflator, but they use bar in South Africa, which I have no idea what the measurement is. I'm used to PSI, but
I'll pump it up until it looks right, and then we'll go from there. Anyway, tyres pumped up and we're good to go.
The guys headed out on the property for another fun day of exploring.
Before long, we were surprised by an elephant that was hiding behind a tree trackside.
Looks like this one's gonna go for it. The problem is we can't see what's around the turn. And John, I think we creep up to the turn. See my dad, them are going wide. So
Watch, just behind the tree. In the road.
do you think we must rather reverse back and then go the other way?
Probably be the best route, just go through the veld there.
Yeah, but I see there's like a big ditch in it, so I don't know if it's gonna go through it.
Okay, then reverse.
He was waiting for us. He's waiting for us. John, I would just go for it. Yeah. Not flat out, but just keep on the movement. Alright, you watch him. Go. Just go. Yeah, he's definitely watching us. Yeah, we passed him.
Man, those things, they would flick this LandCruiser into the creek.
What an experience.
Glad to have made it past that one.
Guys, we're extremely blessed and fortunate today to be in what is known as the Khwai River concession area. As you can see behind me is a massive herd of elephants. This area to me has always been special and very unique in terms of game viewing. Yesterday we were in Moremi National Park, which was great, but in the last hour I've probably seen more today than I saw in an entire day yesterday. And this is what makes this area so popular. And to be able to come here and experience this is just exceptional. It just makes it so special.
Stuck or lacquer stuck?
No.
Cuck lacquer stuck.
No.
Lacquer.
Getting stuck is lacquer cuck.
Lacquer cuck.
If it was good, it was cuck lacquer.
Cuck lacquer. So we're just coming along this track here, and we're trying to get back for the Mokoro ride in the river up here. Anyway, we've come across this big bog hole, and most of the vehicles got through. Unfortunately, the Ranger got stuck, so we're going to back the 80 series in and use our ARB recovery gear and hopefully get this Ranger out safely so we can get to our canoe ride this afternoon.
Luckily we had the right equipment to get the car out, so otherwise we'd leave the 50th anniversary Ranger to the animals and to the landscape. So,
like you say, with the right gear.
Yeah,
it's actually a breeze.
That's it.
I'm a very firm believer of the recovery tracks. They do make a massive difference.
Yeah.
In this case, we used them on the front wheels because obviously we couldn't get access to the rear wheels. But just that added traction just makes your recovery so much easier, so much mechanically sympathetic.
Yeah.
There's no, the forces aren't as big as they would normally be.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And safety is important as well.
Yeah.
Like with the right gear, people standing back, you don't hurt a car or hurt a human. You cover the vehicle safely. That's
it's
most
all
important.
good.
That's it.
It's all good.
All right, well done.
Thanks, John.
We're just getting some refreshments for our cooler bag before we go on this Mokoro. I assume it's a canoe made of wood that is possibly been used for many, many years. So don't know what's going to be in the water, but anyway, we'll wait and see. John.
So normally, sometimes if you are lucky, you can come across the animals. No sudden moves, please. It's very important to do exactly as you are told. When we talk, please minimize your voice to avoid chasing our friends away. Maybe if you talk too much, maybe they get angry, then they chase you. And lastly, we do have our friends of us who are likely to take free ride from us, which are spiders and frogs. So if they jump in, please don't jump out. Don't venomous. Any question? Okay. Okay, if you are ready, we are ready. Let's vamos.
All right, so it's a bit nerve-wracking, but there's one way to see the animals, I guess.
While nerve-wracking for some of the team, this was such a cool experience. Being this close to these animals in their native habitat was breathtaking.
Yeah, so pretty nerve-wracking day for me, particularly at the end, but certainly the highlight was the animals. A couple of elephant encounters certainly had me on edge, but we got through, and hey, being that close to an elephant is going to stay with me forever. So, but no, really cool day. The car's going well, suspension really helping through this terrain with all the weight that we're driving on. The Jimny's super impressive, the old 80 series, the new Prados, the special Ranger, the vinyl wrapped 50th edition Ranger, doing super well.
Al die diere wat ons gesien het, die olifante wat naby die voertuig gekom het, die bouttrip was baie lekker. Ja, dit is alles net 'n groot highlight vir my.
Having a look at everybody sitting around and just seeing that everybody's enjoying it, the facial expressions and the fact that people are relaxed. It makes my life so much better. It makes me feel happy. To John and Deon and them, thank you very much for the opportunity, guys. This has been it's been awesome. It was a great day today. Thanks.
To be here with friends, making new friends, that's part of the experience. You can't tell someone else everything that's happening here. But what happens here will stay in your mind and your heart forever.
It's time to head home and it's a huge day. So the guys are up early before daylight to make a move.
These days the night shift cutie at the truck stop knows my name. Threw the candle in the midnight oil and lit up the honky-tonk highway. I see the sun come up, cause I ain't been to bed. Gonna have my name cut into a stone when I lay my head.
We've just had the most epic 7 days in the Botswana wilderness. We've had epic campsites. The animals have been absolutely amazing. The vehicles have performed faultlessly. Now it's time to hand over to the Kimberley team. You're going to need this.
That's it for our African adventure. Like this video and subscribe to our channel to watch as we tackle the Kimberley, officially the halfway point of the series. See you next time on ARB's 50th anniversary series.